Hey guys, welcome. So in this video I'm going to share with you how to install your indicator just after purchase. So basically this is going to be straightforward and very short. You come over here to file option, then you open your data folder. This for MT4, by the way. I'll be doing MT4 just next. Then you're going to open the MQL4 and then indicators. And then over here I'm going to create a folder. Already this is the folder I'll use. You don't have to do that, but you just right click and create a new folder and then keep it here, right? So what I'll do next is I'm going to now go to the place where I've downloaded or kept my file, right? After downloading it from the confirmation email, I will come here and extract this. On iOS you unarchive it, right? So extract. So I'll just use this because it's faster and it won't open a new folder. And then there's my folder, right? So it has two files and their type, or yeah, their extension is xe4, right? So I'm basically going to copy this inside of my folder which I created here, right? That's in this URL, indicators, MQL4 indicators. Once that's done, if you keep anything in here, it basically is going to reflect into your terminal. So my terminal here, if I refresh over here, I just come this side, navigator here, come here. Anyway, you don't have to click a specific thing, just over here. But if you put it there, it won't. But under the indicators tree, is going to allow you. If I refresh, you see this new file is showing there. So I'm going to collapse it. Then next I'm going to now drag this over to my chart, right? I'm going to drop it here. You don't have to change anything in here, just keep it as it is and hit enter. And then that's basically it. You have your chart there, and then you'll move between different time frames, right? Also mind that my server load is very low or bad, so I'll just avoid moving around a lot. So basically that's how to install the indicator in a nutshell, right? So yeah, and then anything else I think I'll leave it in the coming video. So the other thing is that I can add this other one. It's called Algo Plus. So this one basically allows you to use, what is this, it allows you to use a set of indicators as logic to pick up volume in the balance of the market. Then it will make errors, and those errors you make sure they align with the other levels of Fibonacci. So it's a standalone indicator that applies on top of this logic here, right? So that it doesn't get to be a heavy version and stuff like that, right? As you can see, it tells you this, but I don't recommend you just jump up and down following it. Go in line with the price levels over there, right? So that's more like it. And then next I'm going to make a video just now. In fact, let me not do another one, just continue, make another one for MT5, right? So with MT5 is the same thing. You open it on Deriv or whatever platform, and then you are going to hit the file option, same thing, open data folder, MQL5 as I said, then indicators. Then you are going to create a new folder, one shot one kill, one shot one kill Fibonacci, and then that's where I'll keep my file, right? So the final folder, this one, and then I'll just paste my file in here. I think that's the wrong one, but let's see, there. And then is this the XE5. Let's see. I might be giving you guys my source file. Okay, that's correct. So next I'm going to go to my deriv, and then over here just below this guys here, it should be starting to appear. But if it doesn't, always close your terminal and reopen it, and then you will be able to see the folder you created there. If you don't, if you happen to not see it, just refresh your PC and then it will resurface. You'll be able to see it. But since I have it here, I'm basically going to show you how it does, right? So I'm going to remove it over here, and then I'm going to use a different template just to clear this. Load up a simple chart here, and then I'm going to drag it here, right? Then okay, then that's basically it. Like that it will apply. So what happens here, just the basic on this. By the way, the other volume thing I spoke about, it's not gonna apply here. We're still working on updates on that. It was acting funny. Same thing with this version on the MT5. It doesn't, it glitches somehow where it might get to change the labels over here and stuff. I'm also working on that with my team. So how to apply this is basically simple. The logic around it is that if I'm to show you here, price gets to, where's my shapes here, price highlights the previous day's high and low, right, over here. So let me just say 15 and then zoom out or something. So price gets to mark the previous day's high and low, the open, high and low, right, open, high and low, and then it gets to let's change the chart type if possible. There, zoom in. If we use the daily time frame, you'll see it differently. So it uses the open, high and low of the previous day. So if we say previous day is here, right, if you check here, that's the high, that's the low of the day, that's the open and the close over here, right? Basically it works in a manner that it allows you to see the previous day, in a sense that now it's going to dynamically apply Fibonacci on this zone, and then it will give you a certain level where you are going to find your optimal entry. Of course it applies it dynamically, unlike manually, right? But it does give you an edge to trade in a consistent way, right? For example, if you look at this chart I just made here, this is our previous day's high and low. If I delete this, you'll see that between this zone here and there, price basically gave us a buy here, and that's a sum of the logic around this, right? Because it doesn't just say this Fibonacci, it gives you a buy here and it buys, but it gives you an edge to see a break in market structure. Like over here, price has been trading to the downside and it suddenly created a break over here when it broke through the previous day's high or the previous high over here, right? So what's going to happen next is that price will be in some sort of a reversal, and then that's what we get to take advantage of. So there is a reversal pattern I always teach. It's a 1 2 3 step. I don't know how I came across just came up with 1 2 3, but it's like that. It's where we get to see price pulling to the impulsive. So I'll say this is my 1, and then so there's an initial an initial flow in a way, or an initial pull or a swing. So initial swing, and then that's an impulsive swing. So I'll say that's my 2, and then this over here is my failed swing over there. So once you see some sort of a pattern that shows this where price is going down, suddenly it doesn't break above this level over here, right? It creates one leg, then it fails to continue with creating a lower low here, then it goes up like this, then you get to know that there's a signal for a reversal. How that serves us is that we wait for price to retest in this reversal zone and we get a buy. So if you find this kind of a pattern in line with your Fibonacci auto-generated lines or levels, then you know you are trading in the right. So there is two things that confirm your entry: a reversal pattern, retest of that, and break in structure. Once price breaks out of structure, then you know it's trading in line with this Fibonacci level, and then this is how I missed or would have taken this buy entry over here, right? You don't just rush and say a level buy or sell. Basically get to see where price is supposed to buy or sell, then you take advantage on trading in line with that. Most of the times if you do this, you're going to hold trades for a long time, like a few days, a week, because you are in line with the trend, right? Or in line with the reversal, or in line with what's happening in price. So that's more like it. So yeah, let's see if I can show you in this. I'm not big on trading VIX or boom and crash, but I'm just gonna try, right? So this is how it is on boom. I'm not sure. Let's see the 1 hour chart, 15 whatever. So that's basically it. As you can see right now here, it gave you that price is playing this the previous day's high and low, and then price is in the zone here, just got into the buy level, and if you hit buy here it goes buy, right? As I said, I'm not so big on boom, crash, any of this synthetic indices. Mainly on stocks, mainly on crypto, and partially currency. But basically if you look at this, it's just like that. I zoom in, let's mark our previous days low and high. The best way I can do this is using this one, right? So that's more like it. Excited to hear from you, and cheers. So yeah, that's more like it. I think I didn't leave out anything. My phone rang whilst I was busy, need to rush out. So basically that's more like it. Price, structure, and anything that is biased to structure, breaking of structure or anything, then you basically can be able to take advantage of that position. If you remember what I told you, um, you will then be able to implement this, because if you look at this, let me just keep this here. If you look at this, you'll see initial swing, impulsive, failed swing, retest, and then it went and broke structure, and that's basically it. So it's more of an approach strategy, other than just buying and selling, of which I'm not really so top at this stuff around what are this around this synthetics, but it's basically applies same logic in a sense, and then more like it. So yeah, that's more like it, and then you'll hear from me again. Let me see if I can just reason a bit of this. If I would have taken the trades here, close the navigator, but it's basically here I see a break in structure over here, right? Meaning if you look at it from this point here, it's basically the same thing. Price broke structure out of the zone, previous days low and high, then retest, and price gives you this buy level here. If you check this buy level also on like 15 minutes and 5 minutes, you'll get to see the best buy zones you should have made, of which there are any retest above this level. For example, you can see this retest is like the grand retest, then price goes up. You would have been holding for a while over here, right? So let me go back to MT4. We added this that time. When we're adding this, I think it was trying to pull up, then it dropped. As you can see, um, the sell level, it dropped there, of which it's like not a sudden thing, right? As I said, we don't rely on just these indicators there. They work in line with confirming our ultimate thing, right? Don't mind this, I told you the issue there. So that's more like it. If you see a buy whilst there is a level for selling, it means it's just retesting or what have you, and then that's more like it. So yeah, as I said already, I won't say it many times. We'll be hearing your feedbacks and so, and then we take it from there. So if you check here, it actually bought here. That's Nasdaq. Over here, the retest, right? If you have any further questions, reload issues, if you have any further question, you'll direct it to me in any way possible, and then I'll be able to work hand in hand with you, and then yeah, so I'll hear from you, and cheers for the last time.